Your phone lights up before you even get out of bed. Salary received. For a second, the room feels different. Same ceiling, same blanket, same cheap charger beside the pillow. But now there is a number on the screen, and your chest loosens, like someone finally took their hand off it. You stare at the balance longer than you should. Not because you are rich, you are not. Because, for a moment, the month has stopped chasing you. Okay, you whisper. We made it. On the way to work, you stop at the cafe. You were not planning to. It is raining. The bus is late. And from outside, the window looks warm. The cashier looks up. The usual? You almost smile. Yeah, just the coffee. Then your eyes move to the sandwiches behind the glass. And right there, you remember. There is no lunch in your bag. For 2 seconds, you argue with yourself. Don't. Then another voice answers, Come on, it's payday. You already know which voice wins. And one of those, you say. The card reader beeps. Approved. A tiny sound. Almost nothing. That is how the month begins. Not with a mistake, with a normal morning. At work, someone leans over your desk around noon. We're going for lunch. You coming? Usually, you would say you brought something, even when you did not. But today, you open your banking app under the table. The number still looks safe. So you nod. Yeah, sure. At lunch, you laugh like you were not calculating anything. When the bill arrives, nobody else seems worried, so you try not to look worried either. Outside, your phone vibrates. Rent payment completed. You stop walking. Of course, rent was coming. It comes every month. It is not a surprise, but somehow it always feels like one. There is a special kind of pain in watching money disappear before you even touch it. No shopping bag, no memory, no story, just a notification and a smaller future. Someone turns back. You good? You lock the screen. Yeah, just checking something. That is the first lie of the month. By Wednesday, payday feels like it happened to another person. Your transport card needs money, the internet bill is waiting. At home, the fridge hums quietly, almost proud of how little it has inside. You open it, close it, then open it again, as if dinner might appear out of respect. There is rice, half an onion, and a container you do not fully trust. Cooking would be cheaper, you know that, but knowing something and having the energy to do it are not the same thing. Your feet hurt, your head is full, the sink already has dishes in it, and before dinner even exists, dinner already feels like another job. So you open the delivery app. It welcomes you back like an old friend. Your favorite order is already there. Address saved. Card saved. A small discount glows at the top of the screen, pretending to help. You look at the total. Too much. Not crazy, just too much. The kind of too much that can still be justified if you are tired enough. Your thumb hovers over the button. Then, after a long breath, order placed. For 20 minutes, you feel relief. People do not see this part when they judge small spending. They do not picture you standing in a dim kitchen, too drained to be responsible one more time. The food is not really the purchase. The real purchase is silence. No chopping, no dishes, no decisions. Just a bag at the door, and a few minutes where life stops asking questions. The next morning, guilt sits beside you like a quiet passenger. Then your phone buzzes, a subscription renewed. You stare at the name. You forgot it existed. For a moment, anger rises in your chest. Not because of the amount, because money can leave while you are trying to be good. You open the cancellation page. It asks if you are sure. Then it offers a cheaper plan. Then your boss calls your name from across the room. You lock the phone. Later, you think. But later is where forgotten things go to become expensive. By the second week, you start moving differently. You check your balance before saying yes. You avoid plans before anyone can invite you. Then a friend texts you. Friday? One word. You look at it for a long time. You want to go. That is what makes it hurt. You want to be the version of yourself who says yes, without opening a banking app first. You type, I'm tired this week. They reply, rest up. You put the phone down. Being broke is not always having nothing. Sometimes it is having just enough to stay home, and pretend staying home was your choice. Near the end of the month, your charger dies. It is stupid, tiny, almost funny, but standing in the store, holding the cheapest one, you feel that tired pressure behind your eyes. Of course, one more thing. A few months later, something good finally happens. You get a raise. Your manager says, "You earned it." For once, the words land. On the way home, you do not buy anything. You just walk differently. The city feels less sharp. The future does not look like a locked door. Maybe now I can live like a person instead of a calculator. And for a while, it helps. You replace the shoes that were falling apart. You buy groceries without choosing the worst version of everything. One weekend, you go out and do not check your balance in the bathroom. It feels like progress. Then progress becomes normal. The new rent stops feeling new. The better groceries become just groceries. The upgraded phone plan becomes another bill with your name on it. No single choice ruins you. That is what makes it so hard to see. The cage does not close with a bang. It gets decorated. Months after the raise, you open your banking app and feel that old cold drop in your stomach. Low again. But now it is worse because you make more money. You were supposed to be past this. You sit on the edge of the bed. How? How can more money still feel like not enough? Prices rose. Your habits shifted. Tiredness kept making decisions before your discipline arrived. And every company learned how to stand between you and comfort, with a card reader in its hand. But there is something else, too. The moment life gives you a little more space, the life you postponed rushes in to fill it. Nobody can live forever in emergency mode. Eventually, you try to breathe, and somehow, breathing has a cost, too. That is why the question keeps coming back. Why do you never have enough money? Because you are not only paying for things, you are paying for the month you survived. Then payday comes again. Salary received. Same ceiling, same blanket, same charger beside the pillow. For a second, your chest loosens. You whisper, "Okay, this month will be different." And maybe that is the scariest part. Not that the money runs out, but that every month gives you just enough hope to believe the story is about to change. So maybe the real question is not, where did all your money go? Maybe the real question is, what kind of life makes peace feel this expensive?